It was 23 years ago today when New York City and the nation changed forever, and the nation, New York City commemorating the lives lost in the 9/11 terror attacks. Briella Tomassetti is live at Memorial Plaza, where those names were read all morning long. Briella, I watched it for the past 2 hours, and it's a sobering and just it's a sad experience, but it also gives a little bit of hope.
It does. And, you know, people we spoke to today, Bianca, said that if there's anything they could take from this day 23 years ago, it's that it brought so much good along with all the bad. Now, it's a day that never gets easier, of course, for those family members who lost loved ones. But again, every year they come here to read the victims' names, all 2,977 of them, plus 6 more who were lost in the World Trade Center bombing back in 1993. This year was no different, but we did see a lot of younger faces as the poignant tradition is passed on to an entirely new generation.
I miss him every single day.
9/11 was a day our nation vowed to never forget, and for New Yorkers like Antula Katsamatidis, the grief is still palpable. Today, the world solemnly marks the 23rd anniversary of the September 11th terrorist attacks, which single-handedly claimed the lives of 2,977 people. The number of those who have died from World Trade Center-related illnesses also now in the thousands.
John was a Cantor Fitzgerald broker by day, and then at night he was a social dynamo. He was funny and fun and had a flair for the outrageous. Katsamatidis' brother, John, and 657 other Cantor Fitzgerald employees never made it out of the North Tower. John Levy was an FDNY lieutenant with Ladder 15 who ran into the burning buildings while others tried to escape them.
My dad loved his job, and he is an inspiration for all of us for what we do and how we live our life. And I think that, you know, that day specifically, spoke volumes of him and many other men and women who ran in there and were selfless.
The memories and emotions return even more vividly as victims' families descend on Lower Manhattan for the annual reading of the names.
Michelle Beale,
Todd M. Beamer,
Paul Frederick Bettini.
As is tradition, this bell is followed by 6 piercing moments of silence, symbolizing the moments both World Trade Center towers were struck and fell, when the Pentagon was attacked, and when Flight 93 crashed in Shanksville, Pennsylvania.
There's, you know, millions of people that were born after September 11, and they need to know. They need to know what happened here, not just the terror, but the good that occurred after 9/11.
In the days, months, and years following the worst act of terrorism on U.S. soil, unity prevailed. And on this brisk September morning, even Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Michael Bloomberg, Donald Trump, and J.D. Vance stood in solidarity to honor the lives lost and make sure their sacrifices are never forgotten.
It's critical that we pass on the knowledge of how we recovered, how we rebuilt the World Trade Center that we're standing in right now after that, the courage and the compassion that people brought to New York City, to the country, from all around the world, actually to help New York in its darkest moment.
Because behind every airline passenger, World Trade Center worker, and first responder is a story that's still being written through the legacies they leave behind.
If 9/11 taught me anything, even 23 years later, it's to remember to live your life every single day with as much love and kindness as possible, and to live it to the fullest extent possible.
And you know, it was devastating going through this as a New Yorker, but the sadness, the heartbreak, the anguish even resonates so much more closely when you are standing here in these families' presence and you listen to the speeches and the names being read off over the past few hours. If you want to visit the 9/11 Memorial Museum, it is closed as we speak to the public, only open to family members and those who have reserved tickets. It does reopen, though, at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And if you'd like to go stop by, of course, it is an excellent way to learn more about the history of what happened and to make sure that these innocent lives, these 2,977 victims, are never forgotten. For now, we're live here, though, in Lower Manhattan. Bianca, back to you.